So from the module 4 we have another important question for internal, that is about file handling in Python. So what is file handling? File handling in Python allows a program to store data permanently and retrieve data from the files. Means we can perform CRUD operations with files. So we can play with the files. We can save a new file. We can open a new file. We have several operations. So Python provides built-in functions to create, read, write and append files. Append is like adding to the last of the file content. So we have file operations, common file operations, that is open. So whenever we call in methods like in Python that we have an operation or method, we should be using it with the parenthesis. So we have open method, it should be used with parenthesis. If we use it without parenthesis, it will be like Python interpreter will throw you an error. So we have common operations for the file, that is open, read, read line or read lines, reads file content. And another thing is for writing, that is write method. And for closing we have another method, that is close. And if we want to close the file automatically, then we have to use with keyword. So the Python will close the file automatically. And we have several modes in Python to handle the file, that is R for read, W for write, A for append and R plus for read and write both. We'll see just read and write for now. And we have another thing with this, we have the question that is for file handling and to write a program that performs the following operations. One is to read the content of a text file and to store the content which we have read already. Then the third thing is the writes the sorted content into another file. Then it is like, first we have to read it, then we have to sort it, then we have to store the sorted content into another file, that is output file. Here I have created a folder, that is files in Python, where I have created the test.txt, which is whose content is banana, apple and mango. So the content will be sorted, apple will be shifted to the first place, banana will come second, then mango will be remains third. So we'll see how can we solve this problem using we just have to open it. So within the same folder we have to create a new file, that is .py file, not the .txt file, .py files. Yes. And then we just have to open the same in the ideally just by using open, that is present here, files.py. Remember to put all those things in one file, so it will just read those content from the text file within the same folder. So we'll just create a new variable to read the content. We're just opening the file that is present in the same directory, that that is test.txt. I have given the name. And we just have to open it in a read mode, any mode you can open, just we just need to read it first. Then lines will split those file into lines just by using the variable which we have used and the built-in method to read the lines from the test.txt. Those lines will be separated and given to lines, stored to line, that is a new variable. Then we have to close, remember to close the file or else there will be interruption to that file. And then currently what we have done, we have opened test.txt in a read mode and we have stored it to file. Then we have splitted the content of the files into lines by the built-in method of read lines, and we have saved lines. Then we have to close the file, that the handler which we have given. uh, the handler to the file was this one, file1. We have to say use the same thing, that is file1.close. Then we have to use .sort method, where we have the lines.sort built-in method which will sort the content of the files or the lines. Then we just have to add the sorted content to a new file. What was the previous question? To read the content of the file, which we have done already, to sort the content, and to write the content of the sorted one to a new file. We'll create a new file, that is output.txt, in a write mode. Remember to include the write mode because we are writing in the file. If the file is not existing, it will be creating by itself. And the file2 dot write lines. We have a method which will write lines with those. What lines we have sorted already, the content which are being sorted, those things will be written into the file to by its built-in method, that is write lines. Then we have to close it, file2 dot close. Remember to put the parenthesis. Then we just have to give one print statement so that we should know that the operation or the Python execution have came in this line. If you are not giving any statement here, we don't will not know that we have successfully written to the file contents written successfully. Yeah, we can just have a output. Yeah, the file contents has been written successfully. We can verify it within the same thing, output.txt. The content was sorted. See here, previously it has banana apple mango, now it is apple banana mango, so the content has been sorted. If you want to if you want the recap, you can watch the video again.